right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Qudash. All right, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. Shalom to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel that's scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you. You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans. You are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. All right? You are the true chosen people of the book. All right? We are the Hebrew Israelites. We come week in and week out to prophesy the downfall and the destruction of America, which is known as Babylon the Great in the Bible. All right? And according to biblical prophecy, Babylon the Great, aka America, all right, is going to be wiped off the face of this earth by nuclear fire. All right? It's going to be destroyed by nuclear missiles in World War III. All right? That's biblical prophecy. All right? Written in Isaiah 13, Isaiah 14, Isaiah 34, all right, Isaiah 47, Jeremiah 30, Jeremiah 31, Jeremiah 49, all right? Revelation 18 is all talking about America being destroyed, all right, in World War III, all right? And the main ones that's going to pop it off is going to be Russia. Russia and Russia's allies, all right? And America's allies are going to destroy America too, all right? It tells you that in Revelation the 17th chapter, man. All right, because America's allies, which is NATO and the European Union, all right, is going to shoot missiles over here, man. All right, and what I want to get into is how Iran plays a major part in biblical prophecy, man. All right, because you see Iran, all right, they're making their ties stronger, all right, with Russia. All right, I want to get into this article, man. All right, because biblical prophecy is being fulfilled right before your eyes, man. All right, Ezekiel the 38th chapter. All right, second Hedges the 15th chapter. All right, so let's get into it, man. And let me bring this article out, man. All right, let's get it going. All right, so I got this article from the People's Voice. All right, it says Iran preparing for nuclear war with Israel and U.S. within months. Yeah, all right? And Iran plays a major part in biblical prophecy, man. All right? Iran plays a major part in this third world war, man. All right? You see, Iran is going to obtain nuclear power either from Russia, all right? But Iran also has, because Russia probably going to give them those nuclear missiles, all right? Russia's giving North Korea missiles, all right, in exchange for ammunition for the war in Ukraine, all right? And as you see what's going on, all right, you got Iran, you got China, you got North Korea. All these countries are making their ties stronger, all right, with Russia, because that's biblical prophecy, all right? In Ezekiel the 38th chapter, that Russia, all right, is going to be a guard unto all these other nations, all right, in World War III. All right, Russia's going to protect all these other nations in World War III, man. All right, so let's continue, man. It says Iran preparing for nuclear war with Israel and U.S. within months. All right, so it might just be months around the corner, man. All right, that those nuclear missiles, all right, might fly, man. All right, but we know before the nuclear missiles take flight, we know that the mark of the beast has to come first. All right, the mark of the beast being the RFID microchip. All right, that has to come first before the nuclear missiles fly in the sky, man. All right, what's going on? I'm good right now. I appreciate you. All right, it says Iran preparing for nuclear war with Israel and U.S. within months. So like I said, it just might be months around the corner, bro. All right. All right, the time of Jacob's trouble might start the end of this year, man, because we know that great hell and great misery, great mourning, great anguish, great sorrow, great destruction, great pain got to come first here on the face of America, man, before those nuclear missiles fly. All right, because first the Lord is going to rip America from the inside out, man. All right, like he's already doing, man. All right, because the America is at its all-time high when it comes to division, man. All right. The Lord said, I came not to bring peace, but yea, rather division, man. You know? Great civil war is getting ready to come here in America, man. That's also biblical prophecy, man. All right? You understand? There's going to be great race wars, great race riots. All right? Civil wars getting ready to take place. You understand? So let's continue reading this article, and then we're going to get into the scriptures, man. All right. So it says Iran has ordered the military to prepare for an imminent nuclear war, and nuclear war is inevitable, man. All right. It's biblical prophecy, man. All right. Matter of fact, let's get that. Let's get that real quick. All right. Let's get that real quick, because you got Joel the 3rd chapter. All right. You got Joel the 2nd chapter. All right. You got Revelation, the 9th chapter, which all talks about the nuclear missiles being shot off. All right. So let's get it real quick. I'm going to get off my phone. All right. Bear with me for a sec. All right, let's get Isaiah 9 and 5. All right. Let's get the book of Isaiah 9 and 5. All right. Isaiah 9 and 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. Yeah, because throughout the course of history, all right, war is a bloody thing, man. It's a confused noise. It's a bloody thing, all right? You know, so the Bible says every battle of the warrior is with confused noise. But let's keep reading, all right? It says, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. Yeah, that's the type of war World War III is going to be. A war of burning and fuel of fire. All right, it's not going to be a war, a boots on the ground war. No, a bunch of nuclear missiles are going to be shot off. A bunch of ICBM missiles are going to be shot off. That's the type of war that's getting ready to come around the corner, man. We ain't got too much longer. All right? America is not going to be here in 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. See, a lot of you people don't know what's going on, man. All right? You think everything's just going to keep going how it has been going. All right? Since the beginning of time. That America's going to be here for another 100, 200, 300 years. That goes to show you, y'all people have no idea what's happening, what's going on, man. You're too distracted by sports. You're too distracted by music. All right? You people have no idea what's going on. Y'all walking around aimlessly. All right? Just have no idea what's happening, man. All right, but little do you know that biblical prophecy is being fulfilled right before your eyes. And you don't know it because you people are walking around like zombies, man. You understand? All right? For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. But this, meaning war, meaning World War III, all right? But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. That's the type of war World War III is going to be. And according to biblical prophecy, America is going to be destroyed and wiped off the face of this earth by nuclear fire. All right? From New York to California, America is going to be a wasteland, a complete desert. All right? And it's never going to be inhabited ever again. The only things that's going to live here is all the unclean animals. All right? like the owls and the vultures and the crows and the ravens, the lizards and the snakes. All right, it tells you that in the book of Revelation, man. All right, in the book of Jeremiah. All right, Isaiah. You know, because the Lord promised a feast for them, man. All right, to eat all the flesh of captains and kings and warriors. All right. So let's continue reading this article, man. All right. Matter of fact, let's get the book of Malachi as well. All right. Let's get the book of Malachi as well before I hop back into this article. All right. All right. So this is Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven. Yeah, there's a day that's going to come that's going to burn as an oven. All right, that's the day when the nuclear missiles hit America. All right, you see, nuclear missiles are going to hit all throughout this earth in World War III. All right, but the great destruction is going to take place here in America. All right, because unlike the rest of the earth, America is not going to be built back up. All right, and the reason why nuclear missiles are going to fly and hit this earth is because the earth has to be cleansed. All right, the earth has to be cleansed. All right, because the earth is very vile and polluted with wickedness. All right, in the sight of the Most High. All right, in the sight of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, man. All right, you understand? All right, this is Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up. Yeah, all right, you people are going to be burnt up in that nuclear fire. All right, I'm talking to you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans. All right, you got to come back to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. All right, before this nuclear destruction takes place. Because you don't want to burn in that nuclear fire, man. All right, you want to get beamed up. All right, you want to get beamed up into the chariots, man. All right, to be scarcely saved. You understand? So let's read that one more time. All right, Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. Yeah, it's going to leave you neither root nor branch. When something is plucked up from the roots, it doesn't grow back. Because you could cut a branch off, right? But it grows back. But when something is plucked up from the roots, it doesn't grow back. That's how America is going to be. It's going to be plucked up from the roots, man. America is going to be done. You people are going to fall that are going to burn with America. Y'all going to get plucked up from the roots, man. You understand? All right, so let's go back into this article, man. All right. Let's let you know what's going on, man. All right. Let's bring this information forth, man. All right. So it says Iran has ordered the military to prepare an imminent nuclear war with Israel, and United States within the next few months. All right, within the next few months. All right. So we're gonna see. We're gonna be watching, man, to see what's happening, man. You understand? So it just might be months away, man. All right, it just might be months away, bro. All right. So let's get into the prophecy of Iran being destroying America. All right, being part of this third world war. All right. So let's get that. Let's get the book of 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, and I'll open right up to it. That's the spirit. All right. So this is the book of 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter. All right, starting at the 28th verse. It says, behold, a horrible vision and the appearance there from the east. Yeah, so this is a vision that Esdras had, man. He said, behold, a horrible vision. That vision is talking about World War III. All right, World War III is going to be a horrible thing, all right, upon this earth. Because when those nuclear missiles fly, the people of this earth, all right, are going to be afraid, man. They're going to be very afraid. You understand? You people are going to start mourning, all right, praying to all types of gods. All right, you people are not going to be, you people are not going to know what's going on. You people are going to be confused out here, man. All right. So it says, behold, a horrible vision and the appearance thereof from the east. Yeah, because in the east side of the world, the Middle East, that's where World War III is going to start. And we're already in World War III. If you don't live under a rock, you see what's happening over there in the Middle East. All right. See, you got Israel in 3 conflicts right now. You got the Israel and Iran conflict. All right, you got the Israel and Hamas conflict. All right, in Gaza. All right, and then you got the Israel and Hezbollah conflict, man. All right, then you got Russia and Ukraine. You got the ties. You got the tensions between China and Taiwan. All right, so this whole world is at war right now, man. All right, and what did the Lord say? All right, in Joel the 3rd chapter, that the Lord is going to bring all the nations together in the valley of Jehoshaphat. All right, to plead with them there for his people Israel. All right, who is Israel? You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans. All right, you are the true Israelites that the Bible speaks of. All right, the Lord is doing this for y'all, man. All right, because everything that these nations have done to us throughout the course of history, man. All the slavery, all the oppression, all the killing, rape, robbing, and murdering. You understand? So let's continue. All right. Behold, a horrible vision and the appearance thereof from the east, and we're gonna get to Iran, man. All right, because like I said, all right, we're reading from this article that Iran, all right, calls out for all nuclear war within months against the U.S. and Israel, man. All right, and like we about to read it right now, Iran plays a major biblical part of prophecy, man. Iran about to come with that great power, bro. With very great power is Iran going to come, man. You understand? All right. It says 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, verse 28, behold, a horrible vision and the appearance thereof from the east, where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots. Yeah, because the Arabians, all right, which are Ishmaelites, all right, the Arabs, all right, are going to have a part in this 3rd World War II, all right, and they're going to be destroyed. All right, it says where the nations of the dragons of Arabia, which are the Ishmaelites, all right, shall come out with many chariots, and the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon earth, because they're going to be destroyed. They're going to be carried as the wind upon earth. They're just going to get blown, man. All right. It says, and all that hear them may fear and tremble. Yeah, because during this 3rd World War, all right, this whole earth is going to fear and tremble very greatly, man. Very greatly. You people are not going to know what's happening, man. All right, when you hear about nuclear missiles being dropped and millions of people getting burned up and dying, you people are gonna bug out, man. You people are going to bug out, man. All right. Matter of fact, let's get that as well. Verse 37. All right, 2nd Ezra 15 and 37. And there shall be great fearfulness and trembling upon the earth. Yeah, when those nuclear missiles start flying, when those nuclear bombs start flying and dropping and burning people up by the millions, great fear and great trembling is going to come upon this earth, man. Straight up. You people are going to bug out, man. Bug the hell out. All right? And there shall be great fearfulness and trembling upon the earth. And they that see the wrath shall be afraid. Yeah, you people are going to be afraid, man. All right, you people are going to be greatly afraid, man. All right, when these nuclear missiles fly over. All right, and they that see the wrath shall be afraid, and trembling shall come upon them. Yeah, trembling shall come upon this earth, man. When those nuclear missiles start to fly off. All right, when those nuclear missiles start to fly off. All right. So let's read. Let's start at verse 28 again. All right, the point is the third. All right, which talks about Iran being part of this third world war. All right. Verse 28, behold a horrible vision, and the appearance thereof from the east, where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots, and the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind. So the Arabs, the Arabians, are going to take place, all right, are going to have their place in this third world war, all right? It says, and the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon earth, that all they hear them, all right, that all they which hear them may fear and tremble. Also the Carmanians, all right, the Carmanians is talking about the Iranians, all right, the ancient name, all right, of Iran is Carmania, all right, but really it goes back further than that, which is Persia, all right. Persia is the ancient name of Iran, all right. It says also the Carmanians raging in wrath, all right. Yeah, so the Iranians, the Carmanians, all right, they're going to come forth raging in wrath, all right. It says also the Carmanians also raging in wrath. The Carmanians is the Iranians, man. Matter of fact, let's prove that the Carmanians is the Iranians. All right, before Iran was known as Iran, what was Iran known as before it was known as Iran? All right, before Iran was known as Iran, all right, it was known as Persia. All right, it wasn't until 1935, all right, that Iran was known as Iran. It was known as Persia before that. All right, but let's prove to you that the Carmanians is talking about the Iranians. All right. So I got this right here. It says Encyclopedia Iranica. And then it says Carmania. Woo! All right. Then it says right here, Carmania, all right, region of East Fars province, approximately equivalent to modern Kermane, the old Persian form. All right. What was Iran known as? Before it was known as Iran, it was known as Persia. It wasn't until 1935, all right, that Iran was known as Iran. It was known as Persia before that, all right. So we're reading, all right, that the Carmanians, all right, that Iran was Carmania, which is also Persia, all right. So it all ties in together, all right. So we're reading about, all right, Iran in their part in World War III. See, the Bible literally tells you how World War III is going to play out and who's going to be part of it, man. All right. So let's read again, man. It says, and I'll open right up to it. I said, whoop. All right. It says, also the Carmanians raging in wrath shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come. Yeah, the Iranians, all right, Iran in this third world war, with great power shall they come. We're reading out the Bible right now, out the scriptures right now. With great power are the Iranians, all right, are going to come, man. All right. So it says also the Carmanians, again, which is Iran, also the Carmanians raging in wrath shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come and join battle with them. Yeah, who are they going to join battle with? They're going to join battle with Russia. Because it also tells you in Ezekiel the 38th chapter that Persia, which is Iran, is going to join battle with Russia in Ezekiel the 38th chapter. All right? That's Iran is one of Russia's allies. All right? You understand? So it says, also the Carmanians raging in wrath shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come and join battle with them, and shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians. The portion of the land of the Assyrians is talking about America. It's not talking about the actual land of Assyrians. All right, so Russia and Iran are going to shoot missiles over here, all right, to America, all right, which is biblical prophecy. We're reading it right now, man. It says, and they shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians. All right, the land of the Assyrians is talking about America. It's not talking about the actual land of Assyrians, man. All right, because America is also known as Assyria in the Bible. America is also known as Egypt in the Bible. America is also known as Babylon in the Bible. America is also known as Sodom and Gomorrah in the Bible. All right. So let's read that again. All right. Second Ezra 15 and 30. All right. Also the Carmanians raging in wrath shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come. Again, they're going to come forth like the wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come. With great power shall the Iran come, man, and waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians. They're going to come with that power with Russia, man, with China, North Korea, Libya, which is North Africa, all right, Gomer, which is Turkey, because America's allies, the NATO and the European Union, all right, are going to turn against America in this third world war, all right, and they're going to shoot missiles over here in this third world war, all right. That's prophecy written in Revelation the 17th chapter, all right. Matter of fact, let's go to it, all right. Let's not just say it. Let's go to it, all right. Revelation 17. All right. All right. Let's get it. I'll just get straight to the point. Revelation 17 and 16. All right. It says, and the 10 horns is talking about the European Union. All right. The beast that you read about in Revelations, the beast with 7 heads and 10 horns. All right. The 7 heads is talking about NATO. All right, and the 10 horns is talking about the European Union. All right, that's Esau Edom's power structure, his military might. NATO being his military might, the military part of the beast, and the European Union being the economic part of the beast. All right, which is the 10 horns. All right. So it says, and the 10 horns, again, that's talking about the EU, America's allies, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore. The whore is talking about America. All right. America's allies are going to hate the whore. They already hate America, because all these nations are seeing through America's bullshit, man. Excuse my French. All right. All these nations are done with America's crap, man. That's why they don't want to deal with America no more. That's why they're running to the bricks. All right, because they don't want to deal with the dollar anymore. You understand? It says, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore and shall make her desolate. That's where you get the word desert. All right, desolate. America is going to be made desolate by nuclear missiles. This place is going to become a desert, a wasteland. You understand? All right. So it says, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. Yeah, how's America's allies? All right, how's America gonna get burnt with fire? By nuclear missiles. All right, by thermonuclear destruction via nuclear missiles in World War III. You understand? All right. It says, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh. and burn her with fire. For God has put in their hearts to fulfill his will. Yeah, because the Lord's will, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai's will, is to destroy America in World War III. And that's right around the corner. We're already in World War III. It just hasn't been officially been declared yet as World War III by the mainstream media. All right? But we're in World War III. This whole world is at war. You have the China and Taiwan conflict. All right, you got the Russia, all right, and the Ukraine war, which now North Korea is involved in. All right, you got the Iran and the Israel conflict. All right, you got the Israel and the Hezbollah conflict. You got the Israel and Hamas conflict. All right, German troops have been deployed for the first time since World War II. All right. Iran is getting ready to drop nuclear missiles, all right, with Russia, all right, on the U.S. and Israel, man. You know? Come on, man. You people don't know what's going on, man. All right? All right? For God has put in their hearts to fulfill his will and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled. Yeah, until the words of this prophecy are fulfilled, man. And what's one of those prophecies, man? The destruction of America, all right? This third world war, all right? For all these nations to come against America, all right? For America to be destroyed, man. All right? It says, and the woman which thou sawest is that great city which reigneth over the kings of the earth, which is talking about America. Because America is known as what? That top country right now. For a long time, America is known as what? The top nation, the greatest nation, all right, that rules over these other nations on the earth. All right, because America's dollar is the top money, the top currency, you know. It says, and the woman, which is America, which thou sawest is that great city. Yeah, because America is known as what? The greatest city, the greatest country on this earth, which America is going to be destroyed. All right? All right? And the woman which thou sawest is that great city, which is America, which reigneth over the kings of the earth. All right? So that woman is going to be destroyed. She's going to be utterly burnt with fire, like it tells you in Revelation, the 18th chapter. All right? So let's get back into this article, all right? It says, Iran has ordered the military to prepare for an imminent nuclear war with Israel and the United States within the next few months. As the prospect of a third world war looms, Iran will soon sign, all right, it says, as the prospect of a third world war looms, Iran will soon sign a defense pact with Russia. All right, and that's like I said, that's biblical prophecy in Ezekiel, the 38th chapter. That Russia is going to be a guard unto these other nations. Russia is going to protect all these other nations in World War III. All right, all their allied nations. All right, that's why all these nations are making their ties stronger with Russia, because that's prophecy being fulfilled. All right, in Ezekiel the 38th chapter, that Russia is going to be a guard unto all these nations, a protector unto all these nations. You understand? So it says, as the prospect of a third world war looms, Iran will soon sign a defense pact with Russia. North Korea has a similar pact with Russia. All of America's enemies are uniting. Woo! All right? And that's a beautiful thing, man. All right? Prophecy is being fulfilled. Why are all of America's enemies uniting? To destroy America, man. All right? To destroy America, man. All right? All right? So, matter of fact, and we're going to go into Ezekiel the 38th chapter 2. It It says Iran claims it can build nukes and threatened the U.S. and Israel with tooth-breaking retaliation. And we just read in the second book of Ezra how Iran is going to come with great power, man. With great power. So yeah, they're going to come with tooth-breaking retaliation, man. All right? They're going to wipe out the land of Israel, and they're going to wipe out the land of America. All right? With China, with Russia, with North Korea, all right? And all these allied nations. Libya, which is North Africa, all right? Turkey, all right? Because, you know, all these nations are going to come against America, even America's allies. We just read that in Revelation, the 17th chapter, right? All right? So it says Ayatollah Ali Khamenei spoke with students ahead of the university of the 1979 seizure of the U.S. Embassy in Tehran. All right? It says the enemies, whether the Zionist regime or the United States of America, will definitely receive a tooth-breaking response to what they are doing to Iran and the Iranian nation. All right. And to the resistance front. All right. It says the Kamala Harris regime is insane, and allegedly Harris is neck and neck with Donald Trump. Who wants to stop these wars before we end up in World War III with nuclear nations? Well, all right, there's no stopping nuclear war because it's biblical prophecy. We're reading it right now. All right, we've been breaking it down this whole time. All right, World War III is biblical prophecy. All right, whether you like it or not, believe it or not, all right, you can't stop it. It's inevitable because it's already written. All right, it's already written. It's prophecy. You can't stop it. All right, it's the will of the Lord. All right, it's the Lord's will to bring World War III to destroy this, to cleanse this earth by thermonuclear destruction, because wickedness has exceedingly polluted this earth. All right, nothing but faggotry and lesbianism, idolatry, witchcraft and sorcery, all right, runs rampant on this earth. Democracy, all this bullshit, man. You know? It says who wants to stop these wars before we end up in World War III with nuclear nation. And like I just said, man, all right, you can't stop it. It's inevitable. It's already written. All right, so it's going to come to pass. America's going to be destroyed, whether you like it or not. All right, America's is done up out here, bro. It's already written. It's prophecy. You understand? All right, so let's continue reading this article. All right, and we also going to get in Ezekiel 38 chapter as well. It says the dangerous Iran-Russia defense pact. Woo! All right. Military ties between Iran and Russia are a source of deep concern. All right. To the West, as Russia wages war in Ukraine, while Iran and Israel have exchanged missiles and airstrikes in the Middle East. Yeah, this whole world is at war, man. This whole world is at war. All right, we're in World War III, man. All right, it says military ties between Iran and Russia are a source of deep concern to the West as Russia wages in Ukraine. All right, wages war in Ukraine. All right, while Iran and Israel have exchanged missile and airstrikes in the Middle East. All right, the treaty on a comprehensive strategic partnership between Russia and Iran that is being prepared will become a serious factor in strengthening Russian-Iranian relations. Woo! All right, and that's prophecy, man. All right, Russia's going to be a guard unto all these nations. All right, matter of fact, let's get into it, man. All right, let's get Ezekiel. All right, let's get Ezekiel 38. We're living in that time, man. All right, Ezekiel 38 is being fulfilled right before your eyes. All right, and I'll start at verse 1. It is in verse 5 and also in verse 7.
was food.
Yeah. All right, my bad. The wind blew over my tripod and then my phone fell from my tripod, all right? But let's get right back into it where I left off. All right, so this is Ezekiel 38, which talks about the nations that are going to be allied with Russia to destroy Israel, to destroy America. All right, so let's get into it, all right? It says, son of man. This is Ezekiel 31 and 8, all right? It says, and the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, son of man, set thy face against God, which is Russia, all right? And son of man, set thy face against God, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him. Yeah, because we're prophesying against Russia too. All right, we're letting Russia know that Russia's going to be destroyed too. All right. So if any of you Russians are watching this video, all you Russians, because y'all Edomites over there, all right, y'all going to be destroyed too. All right. The Lord is getting ready to bring nuclear missiles and destroy the land of Russia as well, man. All right. So it says, son of man, set thy face against God, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. And Meshach and Tubal sounds like what? Moscow and Tobolsk, man. All right, in Russia. All right. It says, and prophesy against them. Yeah, because we're prophesying against all these nations, man. All these nations we're prophesying against. All right, America's the main nation. All right, the great kingdom we're prophesying against, but all these other nations we're prophesying against too. All right, America's going to destroy these other nations, man. All right, and that's what the true prophets of the Lord always have done since the time of the ancient world. They always, every time the prophets of the Lord spoke, they prophesied against kingdoms and against great countries. All right, they also prophesied about war and destruction. Since the ancient world, man. Every time the prophets of the Lord spoke, they didn't speak nothing nice. They always spoke about war and destruction. Right? Prophesying against kingdoms, letting kingdoms know that they're going to fall and be destroyed. Just like how the true prophets of the Lord are doing today. The true prophets of the Lord are prophesying against this wicked-ass kingdom, this vile, profane, and abominable kingdom, America. All right? And we're letting this place know that it's going to fall, man, and be destroyed. All right, matter of fact, let's get that in the book of Jeremiah before I get Ezekiel. All right, let's get Jeremiah. All right, the 28th chapter. All right, 28 and 8. All right, Jeremiah 28 and 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old. Yeah, because Jeremiah, he was a prophet himself. So he said, the prophets that have prophesied before me. All right, let's see what he's about to say. All right, the prophets that have been before me. All right, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms. And that's what the true prophets of the Lord are here doing today, man. All right, they're prophesying against many countries and great kingdoms, man. In America's that great kingdom we're prophesying against. We're letting you people know that this place is wicked as hell, all right? It's against every way of the Most High, all right? This place is vile and wicked, all right? All you faggots and all you lesbians walking around freely, and all you faggots and lesbians supposed to be put to death. This is why America's going to be destroyed, man, all right? You know, what was the reason why the Lord destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah off the face of this earth? Because of homosexuality and lesbianism, man. You know, they even try to have sex with the angels. All right? And America's worse than Sodom and Gomorrah. So if the Lord destroys Sodom off the face of this earth by nuclear fire, he destroyed that place so bad that till this day nothing could grow in that land. What do you think he's going to do to America, man? If America's worse than Sodom and Gomorrah. This place is going to be destroyed by nuclear fire, man. All right? So let's continue. All right? The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. All right, so the prophets always spoke about war, evil, and pestilence. Are we not doing that? Are we not letting you know that World War III is coming? All right, the prophets of today are doing the same thing. They're prophesying about war, World War III, about great destruction and hell and pain and misery and mourning that's about to come upon the face of America, man. All right, you people have no idea what is happening and what is going on. Instead, you want to pay attention to the fake-ass, faggot-ass fight, man. All right, that Jake Paul and that Mike Tyson fight. The fact that that's even a real fight to let you know that this earth, this whole world is just a fucking stage, man. All right, you people are being entertained by bullshit, man, by nonsense. All right, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old both prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war, of evil, and of pestilence, man. And that's what the prophets of the Lord are doing today, man. We're prophesying about war, pestilence, evil, man. All right? No peace is coming at all, man. No peace is coming at all, man. Because you got these false Christian pastors in these church on Sundays, all right, talking about everything's going to be all right. You know, nothing bad is going to happen. You know, nothing but destruction and pain and misery is coming to America, man, on a very high and great scale, all right? You understand? So let's go back to Ezekiel, all right? Ezekiel 38, all right? And 2, Son of man, set thy face against God, the land of Magog, which is Russia, all right? God being Russia, all right? The land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and prophesy against him, and say, thus saith the Lord God, behold, I am against thee, O God, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal. Yeah, so the Lord is against Gog as well, man. That's why that's why Russia is going to be destroyed too as well. All right, we're letting y'all know that Russia is going to be destroyed, man. All right, in World War III, all these nations are going to come together to destroy themselves, man. That's the will of the Lord. That's the anger of the Lord. All right, matter of fact, let's get that in Zephaniah. All right, let's get that in the book of Zephaniah. All right, because that's the Lord's determination, man. All right, Zephaniah 3 and 8. Therefore, wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation. Yeah, so the Lord's determination is to gather the nations, to assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them his indignation. The word indignation means righteous anger. So the Lord is getting ready to pour his anger on these nations. That's the whole point of World War III. Because that's the Lord's will. The Lord wants to destroy these nations. All right, for everything they have done to you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans. The true Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You understand? So it says, therefore, wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation. That's what the Lord is doing right now. Do you not see the Lord assembling the kingdoms of this earth, the nations of this earth, for World War III? It's not the Lord doing what he said he's going to do. All right? It's not the Lord doing what he said he was going to do, as we're reading right here. All right? assembled the kingdoms to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. Yeah, that's what's getting ready to happen. All of the earth is getting ready to be devoured by the fire of the Lord's jealousy. You understand? Through World War III, by thermonuclear destruction. That's what's getting ready to happen. You understand? Right? So it says, even all my fierce anger for all the earth. All the earth, man. Alright? Because wickedness has exceedingly polluted this whole earth. Like it tells you in 2nd Hedges, the 15th chapter. Because this earth is vile beyond belief, bro. This earth is, and if you can't see it, bro, it's because you're a part of this wicked world, man. You're embedded, you're indoctrinated, embedded into. If you can't see America, if you can't see that America's falling and America's gonna be destroyed, it's because you're falling with America and you're gonna be destroyed with America. That's why you can't see it falling, all right? Because your hope is in America. All right, instead of hoping in Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, man. All right. So it says, all of the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. That's right, man. All right. Matter of fact, let me get Jeremiah real quick. All right. So that's what's going to happen. All of this earth is going to be devoured. All right, with the fire of the Lord's jealousy, man. I got a precept here real quick. Hold on. Yeah, all right. This is Jeremiah 10 and 10. All right. The book of Jeremiah 10 and 10. All right. It says, but the Lord is the true God, all right? Yahweh is the true God. He is the living God and an everlasting King. And his wrath, the earth, at his wrath, the earth shall tremble. That's right, man. This earth is getting ready to tremble greatly, man, at the Lord's wrath, man. You people have no idea. Right? See the nuclear missiles that's getting ready to rain upon the earth? That's the Lord's anger. That's the Lord's wrath. That's the Lord's fierce indignation, man. You understand? All right? But the Lord is the true God. He is the living God and an everlasting King. At his wrath, the earth shall tremble, and the nations shall not be able to abide his indignation. That's right, because this earth is going to be destroyed. All right, when Yahweh Shai comes back, because that's when Yahweh Shai is going to come back during the time of World War III. When you see the nuclear missiles, all right, in the sky, right, because it's going to be Yahweh Shai, the Messiah, all right, that's going to destroy America simultaneously with the nuclear missiles. It's going to be the nuclear missiles, right, and Yahweh Shai coming back with the angels that's going to destroy America and all this earth simultaneously, man. All right, because what did Yahweh Shai, the Messiah, say? All right, in Luke 12 and 49, he said, let's get it. All right, let's get it. Then we're gonna hop back into Ezekiel 38. All right, let's get the book of Luke. All right, and 49. All right, this is the words of the Lord. It's the words of Yahweh Shai, the Messiah. All right, this is Luke 12 and 49. It says, I am come to send fire on earth. And that's what the Lord is getting ready to do. To send fire on earth by the way of thermonuclear destruction. All right. I am come to send fire on earth. And what will I if it already be kindled? Yeah, because the earth is going to be already on fire, already burning. All right, when Yahweh Shai comes back and cracks that sky, man. He said, what will I if it already be kindled? Imagine what I'm going to do to this earth if it's already on fire. Because Yahushua, when he cracks that sky, he's going to add unto the thermonuclear destruction that's going to that's going to be placed upon this earth by the nuclear missiles. All right. He said again. All right. Luke 12 and 49. All right. I am come to send fire on the earth. And what will I if it already be kindled? Yeah, he said, imagine what I'll do. Imagine what would I do if it's already on fire. He just gonna add unto the nuclear fire. Alright? You people have no idea, bro. No idea. And the militaries of this earth, the military forces of this earth are gonna try to fight Yahushua and the angels. Alright? When the Lord comes back. Alright? That's the war in heaven that the scriptures talk about. Alright? Also spoken about in 2nd Hedges, the 13th chapter. Alright? Talks about how the chariots in the Lord, alright, and the militaries of this earth, alright, are going to fight Yahushua and the angels, and they're going to be afraid. But the scriptures say that the Lord is going to put it in their mind to fight Yahushua, man. Alright? You know? Because the Lord is going to put on a show, man. That's what he's getting ready to do. It's going to be a great show for the elect. Because we're going to be watching, Lord willing, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Ratazah. Alright? It's going to be a show, right? To the elect. They're going to be watching from the chariots. We're going to be like, yo, you know, out the window from the chariots, man. You know? And it's only going to take 1 hour for America to be destroyed. 1 hour. 60 minutes, all right? From the time the very first nuclear missile hits to the last, it's only going to take America 1 hour to be destroyed. It tells you that in Revelation, all right? The book of Revelation, the 18th chapter, which talks about America being destroyed. It's going to take 1 hour for America to be destroyed. 60 minutes. 60 minutes it's going to take America to be destroyed. That's it. All right, so let's go back into Ezekiel. All right, because the whole point in Ezekiel was to let you know that Iran, all right, the whole point is we're reading from the article to let you know that prophecy is being fulfilled. We're living in the time of Ezekiel the 38th chapter, all right, being fulfilled. All right, 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter being fulfilled. We read about how the Carmanians, which is Iran, all right, is going to take place in this Third World War. Iran plays a major part in biblical prophecy in this Third World War. And we're about to read it in Ezekiel the 38th chapter as well. All right. So I'll read again from verse 1, 38, verse 38, chapter 38. All right. It says, Ezekiel 38 and 1, and the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against God, which is Russia, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and prophesy against them, and say, Thus saith the Lord God, Behold, I am against thee, O God, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and will bring thee forth. Yeah, it's not the Lord bringing forth Russia. It's not the Lord brought forth Russia. Right? Did not the Lord do what he said he was going to do? Right? Because really World War III started with the Russia and the Ukraine war. All right? Because of the Russia and the Ukraine war, now all these other nations are involved. All right? That was the beginning of World War III, which World War III is biblical prophecy, man. All right? All throughout the scriptures, man. All right, it says, and I will bring thee forth in all thy army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. All right, so the Lord is going to bring Russia. All right, Russia's great army forth, man. All right, Russia has a great army. Russia has the largest nuclear arsenal in the entire world, and they also got the most powerful nuclear missiles. You understand? It says, and I will bring thee forth in all thy army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them. All right. So this is the whole point. Persia, which is Iran, is going to be with Russia, all right, in this third world war, all right, to destroy America. You understand? It's going to be Russia, Libya, all right, and Ethiopia, which is Libya, is North Africa, all right, and then you got Gomer, and then you're also going to have North Korea, China, all right. So it says Persia, Iran, because that's what we're reading out of the article, all right. Because Iran, all right, had just made a stronger pact together, man, a strong defense pact together. So that was the whole point of this lesson, going into 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, letting you know that Iran plays a major part in biblical prophecy. And now we're reading it here in Ezekiel the 38th chapter. How it's going to be with Russia, all right. And we read that also in 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, man. All right. It says Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them. Yeah, with Russia. All of them with shield and helmet. So it's going to be all these great armies of these nations with the great army of Russia, man. All right. And it says Gomer, which is Turkey, all right, and all his bands, the house of Togama, all right, of the north quarters, and all his bands, and many people with thee. Be thou prepared, and prepare thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. Yeah, so Russia is going to be a guard unto all these nations, man. All their allied nations, man. All right, we're reading it in the article that Russia has made a defense pact with Russia, and all these other nations are also making their pact and ties with Russia stronger. All right, earlier this year, North Korea and Russia has made their pact stronger. All right, their ties stronger. Same thing with China. China and Russia have made their ties stronger earlier this year. All right, and now Iran is making have made their ties stronger. All right, a new defense pact. All right. As a matter of fact, let's read this article. Look at this article again. It says, as the prospect of a third world war looms, Iran will soon sign a defense pact with Russia. North Korea has a similar pact with Russia. Yeah, so all these other nations are making their ties stronger. Russia's being a guard unto all these nations, as the prophecy says, man. All right. So it says, as the prospect of a third world war looms, Iran will soon sign a defense pact with Russia. North Korea has a similar pact with Russia. All of America's enemies are uniting, and that's the will of the Lord, that all of America's enemies are uniting, man. Because the Lord's will is to destroy America and wipe it off the face of this earth. America is going to get it the worst. All right? The U.S. is going to get it the worst. All right? This place is done, bro. This place is done, bro. All right? It is done. It is done. There's no hope for the place. This place, the prophecies are the prophets out here prophesying the downfall and the destruction of this place. These prophecies can't come to pass unless they're being prophesied, man. All right? So now let's read it again. All right? It says Persia, all right, Ethiopia and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet, Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togama and the north quarters, and all his bands, and many people with thee. Be thou prepared, and prepare thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, so Russia is going to be a guard unto all these other nations. All right, America got, bro. America is done, bro. All right, and even America's allies are gonna come against America. All right, let's continue reading this article. All right, and then we're gonna get some more World War III scriptures. All right. So it says military ties between Iran and Russia are a source of deep concern. Yeah, that's right. Russia and Iran is going to be a part of America's destruction. All right. To the west, as Russia wages war in Ukraine. Give me a sec. Let me fix my All right. It says military ties between Iran and Russia are a source of deep concern to the West as Russia wages war in Ukraine while Iran and Israel have exchanged missile and airstrikes in the Middle East. All right, the treaty on a comprehensive strategic partnership between Russia and Iran that is being prepared will become a serious factor in strengthening Russian-Iranian relations. Woo-hoo. And we're reading out of Ezekiel 38th chapter that Persia is going to be with Russia, all right, in this Third World War. And we also read that in 2nd Ezra the 15th chapter, all right? It says, it will confirm the parties' desire for closer cooperation in the field of defense and interaction in the interest of peace and security at the regional and global levels. Well, I'm going to tell you like this, all right? The scriptures say, when they shall say peace and safety, then shall sudden destruction come. No peace and safety is coming, all right, on this earth. No, it's not going to be, everything is going to be all right. No, destruction is coming. Because you got these false prophets talking about everything's going to be all right. The Lord is going to, take care of everything. No war is coming. No great war. No, America's not going to be destroyed. America's going to be all right. All that bullshit, man. All that nonsense, man. America is going to be destroyed and wiped off the face of this earth, whether you like it or not, believe it or not. Nuclear missiles are going to pelt this place, man. Are going to wipe it off the face, and it's going to be a beautiful thing. I can't wait for America to be destroyed, bro. It's going to be a beautiful. This is what the true prophets and the true servants of the Lord are waiting for America to be destroyed, man. Because it's America. Once America's destroyed, that's the kingdom of heaven. The kingdom of heaven is set up. All right, the elect is immortal. All right, no pain, no suffering, no mourning anymore in these chains of darkness that we're living in, man. All right, it says President Vladimir Putin and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un signed a similar title comprehensive treaty in June. Yeah. So you got Russia with North Korea, their ties are stronger. Iran and Russia, their ties are strong. Like all these countries are making, because bro, it's prophecy. We're reading it, bro. Prophecy is being fulfilled literally right before our eyes, bro. So it says President Vladimir Putin and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un signed a similar title comprehensive treaty in June, including a mutual defense clause. And the U.S. and NATO say Pyongyang has sent some 10,000 soldiers to Russia for a possible deployment in the war. Yeah, and the deployment, their war, they did have deployment in the war, if I'm not mistaken. All right, because Ukrainians have come across the North Koreans, man, in the war, man. All right, North Korea is now involved in the Russia and Ukraine war, man. All right. Let me read more of this article. I think there's more. I keep putting it away. I know that's it. All right, yeah. So Iran plays a major part in biblical prophecy, man. All these nations are coming together, man. All right, so I got more. Let's get Revelation. All right, because I haven't brought
out this scripture in a minute. At least I feel like I haven't brought it out in a minute. Let's read Revelation 9. Alright, because when you read Revelation 9, alright, Revelation 9 is talking about World War I. And it also talks about the nuclear missiles that are going to be shot off in World War III. We're going to read it right now. Alright? So when you read from the first verse, Revelation 9, alright, from the first verse, alright, all the way to the 11th verse, alright, it's talking about World War I. That's why when you read the 12th verse, alright, it says this. This is Revelation 9 and 12. It says, one woe is past. Alright, the word woe means destruction. That one woe is talking about World War I. One woe is past, meaning one war is past. Right? One destruction has passed. Alright? It says, one woe is past, and behold, there come two woes more after. So after World War I, there comes two more woes hereafter. World War II and World War III. You understand? Alright? So it says, one woe is past, and behold, there come two woes more after. The two more woes is talking about World War II and then World War III. And then when you read Revelation 11 and 14, it says, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe coming quickly. Woo! That third woe coming quickly, boy. We already here. We already here. Alright? It didn't take too long from World War II to World War III. Shoot, it didn't take too long from World War I to World War III. Alright? It only took about, 100 years for all three wars to take place. You see? It wasn't too long, man. You know, the third woe coming quickly, man. We're already right here. Alright, Yahushua getting ready to crack that sky, man, and destroy this earth. Simultaneously with the nuclear missiles, man. Alright? So it says, the second woe was past, the second world war, and behold, the third woe coming quickly. Woo! We're ready right here, man. We're ready right here. Alright, so let's go back to Revelations. Alright, 9. Alright, and 12. Alright, one woe is past, and behold, there come two woes more after. Alright, and the sixth angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the four horns of the golden altar which is before the Most High, saying to the sixth angel which had the trumpet, loose the four angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates. And the four angels were loose, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year to slay the third part of men. The third part of men is talking about Esau, Edom, the Edomites, the so-called white race, all right? You Caucasians, all right? Because that's what the Lord is coming back to do, all right? To destroy you Edomites, all right? Isaiah the 63rd chapter, right, from the first verse on down. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra, man? It's talking about how when the Lord destroys, comes back, he's going to slaughter, he's going to have a great slaughter to the Edomites, man. He's going to slaughter millions and millions and millions of Edomites. You so-called Caucasians, man. All right, because it says right here, all right, for to slay the third part of men, because men, all right, mankind is classified into three groups. You have the sons of men, which are the Israelites, not the sons of men. You got the sons of God, who are the Israelites, you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans. Then you got the sons of men, which are the other nations. And then you got the sons of the wicked, which are the Edomites, you so-called white. You are the sons of the wicked. You are the wicked race on this earth that the Lord has created. You are the wicked race that the Lord has created to put upon this earth, to bring evil upon this earth and wickedness upon this earth. All right? So it says, and the four angels were loosed, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year for to slay the third part of men. All right, which is talking about you Edomites. All right. And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000. Yeah, that 200,000 is 200 million. All right. That 200,000 is talking about nuclear missiles. In World War III, 200 nuclear missiles are going to be shot off. All right, 200 million missiles are going to be shot off. Tell you like that. All right, that's what that great army is talking about. It's not talking about angels. It's not talking about an actual military army on earth. All right, made of men, of people, you know. All right, it's talking about missiles. All right, that 200,000 is talking about missiles, and it's going to explain it, what the 200,000 is, man. We're going to read. All right, it says, and the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000, and I heard the number of them, and thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them having breastplates of fire and of jacinth and of brimstone. Yeah, because that's what's going to come out the nuclear missiles. Fire and brimstone. All right? It says, and thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them having breastplates of fire and of gems and of jacinth and brimstone. All right? It says, and the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions, and out of their mouths issued fire and smoke and brimstone. Yeah, because the mouth, all right, the head of the missile is the actual part that does the destruction, all right, because the rest of the missile, right, like the back end of it is just the propeller what propels the missile into the sky, all right. The front of it is the warhead. That's what does the actual destruction. All right. So he said when he seen the nuclear missiles in the sky, he said out of their mouths fired the issues of smoke. Their mouths is talking about the front end of the missile. What causes the damage and the destruction, man. All right. So let's read that again, just in case you didn't understand it. All right. So it says, and the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000, and I heard the number of them, and thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them, having breastplates of fire and of jacinth and of brimstone. Yeah, because that's what's going to come out the nuclear missiles. All right, and of brimstone, and the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions, and out of their mouths issued fire and smoke and brimstone. Out of their mouths is talking about the front end of the missile, because that's the actual part, the destruction, it explodes. All right, the warhead. All right, it says out of their mouths. All right, it says, let me read that again. It says, and the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions, and out of their mouths issued fire and smoke and brimstone. By these three were the third part of men killed. Again, the third part of men was talking about you Edomites, Esau, man. All right. It says, by these three was the third part of men killed, by the fire and by the smoke and by the brimstone which issue out of their mouths. Yeah, the warhead. All right. It says, for their power is in their mouths, the warhead, the fire. All right. And in their tails. Yeah, their tails is what's behind the tail. All right. The propeller what propels the nuclear missile, the ICBM missile in the sky. That's what glides it. That's what makes it fly. All right, because the power's in the front, what makes the warhead, what explodes, and the power's in the tail, what makes it go. All right. It says, for their power is in their tail. Excuse me. For their power is in their mouth and in their tails. For their tails were like unto serpents. Yeah, because when the missile's flying in the sky, all right, it leaves a trail of smoke. You know, the smoke looks like a serpent, a snake. All right. You know, and it goes through the air like this, man, because you got something that's known as a mutant missile, all right, which the warhead, when you look up Google, all right, go on Google, type in mutant missile, all right, the warheads are able to bend, all right, so whatever way the warhead bends, that's how the missile goes, man, so the missile can change, directions mid-flight, man, you know. It says for, and it will look like a serpent, man. All right. It says, for their power is in their mouths and in their tails. For their tails were like unto serpents and had heads. All right. And with them they do hurt. Ooh, those nuclear missiles going to hurt, boy. All right. You're going to get burnt up and fried up in that nuclear fire, that thermonuclear destruction. And the nuclear missiles, a nuclear missile of just 1 megaton, just 1 megaton, all right, burns 4 to 5 times hotter than the center of the sun. So imagine a nuclear missile of 10 megatons or 15 or 50 megatons, all right? The most strongest nuclear missile ever detonated, all right, was known as the Tsar Bomber by Russia, all right? In the 60s, I think it was, and it held 50 megatons. 50 megatons. Now, I just told you, just a 1 megaton nuclear missile, all right, burns 4 or 5 times hotter than the core of the sun. So imagine a 50 megaton missile. And that was back in the 50s, in the 60s, man. So imagine now how strong the nuclear missiles are now. You understand? All right, matter of fact, let's get that in the, what's that, Ezekiel 20? You people are gonna melt. You people are gonna melt. Literally melt. Alright? So let's get that scripture. Alright? Let's get that real quick. Let's get that scripture real quick. Give me a second. Alright? Let's get Ezekiel 22 and 20. All right, let's get that. Ezekiel 22 and 20. All right, this is the book of Ezekiel. All right, 22 and 20. All right. It says, as they gather silver and brass and iron and lead and tin into the midst of the furnace to blow upon it and to melt it, so will I gather you in my anger and in my fury, and I will leave you there and melt you. That's right. All you two-thirds of you Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, the Lord is going to leave you in that nuclear fire, and he's going to melt you. You people are going to melt. You people are going to liquefy, man. Turn into dust. Powder. All right? The Lord said he's going to leave you there and melt you in his anger, man. How you going to melt? What's going to cause you to melt? The nuclear missiles, man. Straight up. All right? It says Ezekiel, all right, 22 and 20. Read it again. All right? It says, as they gather silver and brass and iron and lead and tin into the midst of the furnace to blow the fire upon it, to melt it, so will I gather you in my anger and in my fury, and I will leave you there and melt you. Woo! Yea, I will gather you and blow upon you in the fire of my wrath, and ye shall be melted in the midst thereof. Yeah, what's going to cause that? The nuclear missiles. The thermonuclear destruction that's getting ready to rain upon this earth. It's going to rain nuclear destruction upon this earth, man. Straight up. It's going to rain. Straight up. It's not going to drizzle. It's going to rain. It's going to rain nuclear missiles. Nuclear destruction is going to rain upon this earth, man. Very greatly, man. All right? So it says, yea, I will gather you and blow upon you in the midst. Excuse me. Yea, I will gather you and blow upon you in the fire of my wrath, and ye shall be melted in the midst thereof. As silver is melted in the midst of the furnace, so shall ye be melted in the midst thereof. And ye shall know that I, the Lord, have poured out my fury upon you. And that's exactly what's going to happen, man. A lot of you people are going to melt in this thermonuclear destruction. You're going to melt in this third world war. All right? when these nuclear missiles hit, man. All right. Matter of fact, let's get the book of Job. No, matter of fact, let me get it real quick. Let me just get the book of Joel. I'll get the book of Joel. All right. Let's get that real quick. Let me grab something else real quick, though. Matter of fact, let me get Revelation 18. I'll just read Revelation 18 real quick. I'll read the beginning of it. All right. Revelation 18 is talking about America being destroyed. All right. This is Revelation 18 and 1. I'll read up to 8. All right. Verse 8. So it says, and after these I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Yeah, that Babylon the Great is talking about America. All right, the word Babylon comes from the Hebrew word Babel, all right, which means confusion. And that's all America is. It's just one giant ball of confusion, all right? So it says, and he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils. Yeah, because after America is destroyed, it's going to become a habitation of devils. Meaning it's going to become a home for all the unclean animals. Because America is going to become a desert after it's destroyed by nuclear fire. It's going to become a habitation, a home for all the unclean animals. Lizards, the vultures, the owls, the hawks, the eagles, snakes, and all of that. So after America is destroyed, it's going to become a habitation of devils. All right? And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. You see? For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. Yet the nations have drunken of the wine, have drunken of her wine, America's wine. All the ways of America has spread throughout the four corners of this earth. All the wicked ways of America are her witchcraft and sorcery, all that idolatry and homosexuality, all right, has spread throughout the four corners of this earth. That's why you got pride parades now in Taiwan, in Vietnam, Japan, all right? All these other nations have drunken of her wine, all right? And have laid down with America, have committed fornication with America, man. That's how, all right? Through merchandise, through trading, buying and selling, all right? Let's read that again. It says, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. That's right. Because all these nations, all these countries have been in bed with America. Through trading, like I said, through trading, buying and selling, through merchandise, all right, and also have taken on her ways. All right. It says, and the merchants of the earth have waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. Yeah, because all these other nations have become rich, all right, off of America. Look at China, all right? China makes things for pennies, bro. They come over here and sells them for hundreds of dollars, bro. All right? All right? So it says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. Yeah, because America's going to be destroyed. But the elect are not going to be destroyed with America. The elect is going to hear that voice saying, come out of her, my people, meaning come out of the wicked ways, the worldly ways of America. Don't partake in her ways anymore, man. Come out of her. All right, and follow the Lord, man. Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, man. All right, that's the elect. All right, that has come out of the wickedness of America, man. That has woken up. All right, from the the vileness and profaneness of America. All right, it says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people. All right, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues, because the plague that America is going to receive is nuclear destruction. The elect is going to get beamed up into their chariots from the nuclear destruction. The chariots is what this world calls a UFO. That's why when Yahweh Shai comes back with the angels, y'all think it's going to be an alien invasion, because you're going to see UFOs in the sky. All right, y'all going to see chariots in the sky. All right, and it's going to bug you people out. You people going to think we're getting invaded by aliens. It's going to bug y'all the hell out, man. Some of you people are going to drop dead from the sight of it. Because imagine seeing that sky crack, all right, and beings come from another dimension. Imagine that. You people are gonna, drop dead. Your eyes are gonna fall out your socket just from the sight of it, bro. It's straight up. It says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and God has remembered her iniquities. Yeah, all right, the wickedness of America, her sins, all right, are sky high, man. All right, her sins have reached unto heaven, man. Her sins are stacked and stacked and stacked on top of each other, man, since America has been created, man. All right, this America was created by witchcraft and sorcery and wickedness. All the founding fathers were Freemasons, which Freemasonry is nothing but sorcery and witchcraft. America was founded on witchcraft and sorcery, wizardry, all right? Idolatry and lies, Satanism, all right? For her sins have reached unto heaven, and God has remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. Yeah, so America's going to receive double, man. All right? And the cup which she has filled to her double. How much she has glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. That's what America's going to receive. Torment and sorrow by the way of thermonuclear destruction. Is my phone dying? Hold on. Yeah, my phone is dying. It says, how much she has glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much, yeah, because America's known as what? That top nation. You know, America has lived deliciously, man. All right, America's known as a rich country, a nice place to come and become, you know, make something of yourself, you know, that great country, man. Or she has lived deliciously. She has been that top nation, that top dollar for a long time, man. All right. It says how much she has glorified. Yeah, because America has glorified herself, and the people of this place, man. They walk around this place proud as hell, talking about America, yeah. All right, America about to be destroyed, man. I can't wait to see all you proud people's faces. All right, the looks on y'all faces when you see all this hell and destruction take place, bro. It's gonna be beautiful, man. Cause y'all think America can't be touched. Ooh, I can't wait, bro. It's gonna be beautiful, bro. All right, it's gonna be beautiful, man. All right. It says how much she has glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she has said in her heart, I sit a queen, I am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Yeah, that's the proudness and the pride of America, man. All right, of you Edomites. All right, thinking that this place can't fall, nothing could happen to this place. Oh man, it's gonna be a beautiful thing, man. All right. The pride of this nation is all right. The pride of thy heart has deceived Esau, Edom, man. All right, because this is Esau, Edom's kingdom. This is the modern day Mount Seir, the modern day Edom, the modern day Basra. All right. All right. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine. That's what's coming upon America. All right. And shall be utterly burned with fire. America's going to be utterly burned with fire, man. All right. Great destruction is going to come to this place by thermonuclear destruction. All right. For strong is the Lord God who judges her. Yeah. All right. America's going to be utterly burned with fire. All right. Call Haloyim Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rakal Kudash. All right. I'll end it there because my phone is dying. The last 2 times my phone has died, man. I gotta make sure I charge it more. But I'll end it right there. So I want to say,
Kol Haloyim Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rakal Kudash.
All right. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. Shalom to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel that scattered throughout the 4 corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you. You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans. You are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You are the true chosen people of the book. All right, so with that being said, until the next one, Shalom.